Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the world of foreign exchange, specifically looking at the British pound and its recent dance with the US dollar. If you've been keeping an eye on the markets, you'll know that the pound has been feeling a bit of pressure lately. In fact, it's been trading very close to a 6-week low against the greenback. So what's causing this dip, and what could it mean for you? Let's break it down. First, a major factor influencing this trend is the different directions the central banks are taking. Over in the United States, the Federal Reserve has been sending some pretty strong signals that it might not be in a rush to cut interest rates. Recent inflation data came in a bit hotter than expected, and the job market is still looking robust. When the Fed keeps rates higher for longer, it makes the US dollar more attractive to investors seeking better returns, which naturally strengthens the dollar against other currencies, including the pound. Now, let's hop across the pond to the UK. The story here is a little different. The Bank of England is facing its own set of challenges. While inflation is still a concern, there are growing worries about the UK's economic growth, or rather, the lack of it. Recent data showed the UK economy slipped into a technical recession at the end of last year. This puts the Bank of England in a tricky spot. They need to tame inflation, but they also don't want to stifle the economy further by keeping interest rates too high for too long. This difference in economic outlook and central bank policy is creating what we call a policy divergence. The U.S. economy seems to be on a stronger footing, allowing the Fed to maintain a more hawkish stance. Meanwhile, the UK's economic weakness could push the Bank of England to consider cutting rates sooner than the Fed. When investors anticipate that a country might lower its interest rates, its currency tends to weaken, and that's exactly what we're seeing with the pound sterling right now. So the pound's dip isn't just a random market fluctuation. It's a reflection of these bigger economic stories playing out in the US and the UK. Thanks for tuning in to get the scoop on the pound. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more financial insights. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video.